for joining me, Johny Smith, CEO of Grindrod Rail, for this Coffee with the Editor, which we're doing at the release of your annual results, which is fantastic.
Yes.
Not bad results either, considering the challenges for the year. Tell me, how important is rail to the Grindrod strategy?
Of course, we have to focus on strategic markets in terms of investment. For now, we're awaiting the announcement of open access in South Africa. Since South Africa is not open yet, we have, of course, a few projects outside South Africa in terms of leasing locomotives and also operating rail services. So this in some way has already prepared ourselves for that. So now it's really waiting for that date, and then we can then see where do we focus on.
During the results now, I heard that you guys have brought locomotives back from Sierra Leone.
Yes.
They arrived last night, 4 of them. They're going to be... Are you bringing all 13 back?
So are we going to do it? All 13 is coming to our workshop in Pretoria.
Okay.
And then we will have a plan over the next few months to fix some of them.
During the presentation, I heard a little bit about some investment in wagons and locomotives. Is that 120 million?
At the moment, what we're doing, there's a few locomotives that we are refurbishing, so we have bought them. So we haven't bought any new locomotives.
Nothing new. All right.
It's only refurbished. And then, of course, we've also bought last year wagons that was manufactured by Transnet Engineering, and then also from a private firm. So some of these wagons we are now currently looking at deployment within the market. But for the locomotives, which is currently being refurbished, some of it is already done. And then within the next, I would say within the next 3 months, we should add at least another 5 locomotives to the existing fleet.
How is the growth going to be for your organization, or for the rail side outside? So we spoke about East Africa.
What we're looking at, of course, there is the short-term growth in terms of deploying our existing locomotives, including the locomotives that's coming back from Sierra Leone, as well as the locomotives that we are currently refurbishing, that we have bought last year. That's sort of our short-term growth.
All right, so optimistic, you're optimistic about the market.
I have to be. I think the biggest opportunity is in South Africa, and that's what we're waiting for. We're ready for it. But of course, from the time that the button is pressed with the announcement by Transnet, we will then need to see now which corridors are going to be our primary corridors that we're going to focus on, and which other corridors we will then focus on a little bit later.
Because also there's like, how long is this going to take? You know, from the point that they make the announcement, I mean, what is their process going to look like? Because we're not quite 100% sure on that.
Yeah, I think it's relatively clear in terms of what they have announced up till now, or indicated up till now. The potential date is still the 1st of April in terms of opening up, 1st of April 2025. Locomotives you have to order at least 24 months. So we'll have to find a way to see how we can bridge that gap. But if we really want to go big, we have to look at that time span.